I'm Monty Francis with INTA TV, and I'm joined right now by Adam Scoville. He's with RE/MAX and also chair of the INTA Internet Committee. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm very well. How about yourself?
Good, good.
So we're here today to talk about the gTLD program. Can you tell us what are the latest developments there?
Yeah, well, we're moving towards the period where applications are starting to be approved by ICANN. The initial evaluation results are starting to come out, and some of the first applications are moving towards actually entering into registry contracts with ICANN, which should happen in the next few months.
And so how will all of these new gTLDs affect brand owners?
Well, brand owners, obviously it's affected a lot of brand owners if they've applied for a TLD, but all brand owners should be really concerned about the gTLD program, and they should be working to make their strategies in order to protect their brands in the new gTLD space. And that's going to depend largely, I think, on how much user acceptance there is. If people become familiar with these new gTLDs and these new addresses, then it may take off. On the other hand, there's a potential for a lot of consumer confusion as well as all these strings proliferate, and all these different addresses, you don't know what they are, you don't perhaps trust them, and we could even see a situation where that leads users to turn to other forms of finding things out on the internet that have been coming in at the same time, in terms of if your main means of accessing the internet is an app, then how relevant is the domain name that it's on? So I think there's a lot of developments that are going to happen where we really don't know exactly what's going to happen, but brand owners need to be wary and need to be aware of what's happening so that they can be prepared.
Having said that, are there trademark protections built in or established within this program?
There are some trademark protections, not as much as we might have liked, but there is the Trademark Clearinghouse, which is not really a protection mechanism in and of itself, but it's sort of the foundation that brand owners need in order to protect their marks, in order to get sunrise registrations. Now, brand owners will also want to be a little bit careful, because you won't have the money to register your name in every single string out there. You'll have to prioritize what strings are going to be relevant to your business. I mean, obviously, expect RE/MAX to register remax.realestate. That's going to vary by your industry, and pick and choose. Because it also, I think a lot of these registries are looking to make a lot of money off of brand owner defensive registrations. And the question for some brand owners is, strategically, how much do you want to feed that?
What about a timeline? When will we start to see these new gTLDs?
We're going to start to see TLDs probably launching in the last quarter of 2013. After they get through that contracting process, they will then be delegated into the route where they are technically active, but then they will start offering their sunrise registrations and go live after that. And don't forget that after the registries go live, brand owners will still have the opportunity to get back or prevent abuse of their marks through the UDRP, which will still exist, as well as through the URS, which is the Uniform Rapid Suspension System, where you can get a domain taken down a little more quickly, a little more cheaply than the UDRP.
Okay. Adam Scoville, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks so much. Glad to join you.
I'm Monty Francis with INTA TV.